You're not tired. You're becoming someone weaker, and deep down, you already know it. You feel it every time you say, tomorrow, every time you walk away from the thing you know you should be doing. Again. That's how people lose themselves, quietly, one excuse at a time, one distraction at a time, one abandoned promise at a time, until one day, you look in the mirror and realize you've spent years becoming someone you don't respect anymore. That's the dangerous part. Not failure, self-betrayal. Because nobody watching this is actually lazy. You're distracted, disconnected, mentally exhausted. Tired of fighting a war inside your own head that nobody else can even see. And the worst feeling in the world is knowing you're capable of more while watching yourself settle for less. That feeling destroys people. Quietly. Because most people don't fail all at once. They fade. Slowly. You thought transformation would feel inspiring. No. Most of the time. It feels lonely, heavy. It feels like staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., wondering if you already wasted too much time. That's the part nobody talks about. Not the grind, the grief of potential, the grief of realizing you could have become more by now. Some people never recover from that feeling, so they distract themselves instead. Scrolling, talking, drinking, pretending they're okay because the truth hurts too much. And then, there's the quiet part. No music, no scrolling, no noise. Just you, just the ceiling above your head, and every thought you spent months trying to outrun. Again, and in those moments, you can feel it. The disappointment, the exhaustion, the weight of becoming someone you promised yourself you would never become. Silence exposes people. That's why so many stay distracted. Because distraction is easier than confronting the life you know you could be living. Maybe nobody's coming because this fight was always supposed to be yours, and the truth is brutal. You are not tired because the dream is impossible. You are tired because you keep becoming the person who abandons himself. Read that again. You are not tired because the dream is impossible. You are tired because you keep becoming the person who abandons himself. Because your mind remembers every tomorrow, every excuse, every moment you knew what needed to happen and walked away from it anyway. You knew that pain builds quietly, year after year, like water slowly filling a sinking ship. And the terrifying part, most people don't realize they're drowning until their entire life already feels underwater. Too late. That moment changes people. Some wake up, others become numb, and numb people are dangerous. Because once someone gets used to disappointing themselves, they stop believing they deserve better. Eventually, excuses become identity. That's how dreams die. Not loudly, silently, one excuse at a time, one distraction at a time, one abandoned promise at a time. And maybe that scares you. Good. Fear means there's still something alive inside you trying to fight its way out. Because deep down, you know there's another version of you watching this life happen. Your future is watching. A version that's stronger, sharper, disciplined. A version that's disgusted with how much time you've wasted. That thought hurts, doesn't it? Good. You need that pain. Because comfort has been killing you softly for years, not failure. Comfort. The comfort of waiting. The comfort of lowering your standards. The comfort of pretending you still have time. Most people stay there forever. That's why the average is crowded. Weak people chase comfort. Comfortable people stay forgotten. But you don't actually want comfort anymore. You want respect, self-respect. You want to look yourself in the eyes without feeling disappointment crawling through your chest. And that requires war, not motivation. War. War against distraction. War against your habits. War against the weak version of yourself that keeps negotiating every time things become uncomfortable. Because discipline is not peaceful. It's violent. It is the daily destruction of the person you refuse to remain. And some days, you'll hate it. Some days you'll feel completely alone. You'll wonder if any of this is worth it. Meanwhile, everyone around you keeps escaping, laughing, scrolling, relaxing, while you sit there fighting a battle nobody else can even see. That's when most people quit. Not because they can't win, because nobody applauds while you're suffering, but understand this carefully. The life you want is hidden behind the resistance you avoid every single day. That's why hard people become dangerous. Pain stopped controlling them. Most people need perfect conditions to start. Winners start while bleeding. Fear says, wait. Discipline says, move. And once you move, something strange happens. The thing that controlled your mind for months starts looking smaller. Because fear grows in stillness, action shrinks it. That's why most people stay trapped. Not by reality, by hesitation. They drown in thoughts before they ever touch the water. But once you step forward, you realize something terrifying. You were never weak. You were trained to avoid discomfort. There's a difference. Weakness is not destiny. Avoidance is a habit. And habits can be broken. Normal people want comfort. You want transformation. Normal people want certainty. You want growth. Normal people avoid pressure. You are learning to become someone pressure cannot break. That's why they won't understand you, and they're not supposed to. Exceptional people always look insane to people addicted to staying average. So stop asking for permission. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for life to become easier. It won't. And here's the painful truth. There are people less talented than you living the life you want, simply because they tolerated discomfort longer. That's it. Not smarter, not luckier, not chosen. Just be willing to continue when you want to stop. So, decide. Because one day, you will meet the person you could have become, and he will either recognize you or look at you like someone who waited his entire life for you and never got to meet you at all.